Are we on? Are we on? Am I here? Am I live? I'm in trouble with Facebook. 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 Hello, it is Helen and Henry here with you today. I'm in trouble. So I want to share that with you today with what's going on and what I woke up to this morning. But I'm very pleased that I'm live. Hello, Tiffany. How are you? Awesome to see you on live. I had a totally different topic mapped out for you guys, and I woke up this morning and hey, Rob, fishy, love it, love it, love it. I'll get onto that in a sec. And Tiffany's on it, awesome. And hey, Stephanie, how are you? So I want to explain sort of what happened this morning, and I've been blocked to some degree on my Facebook page. So yeah, I had a completely different topic for you today, but this is really important, and I'd rather you learn from what's going on with me and social media and how to handle Facebook rather than what I was going to teach you on, which I'll still do that at a later stage. So hello and welcome. As you are coming in, say hello, drop the palm tree down below. If you are also a member of my online crew, meaning that you're a member of my private Facebook group called Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners, drop the fish as well. So we've got the palm tree for this online community here. I am your online crew captain. And if you are a member of my private Facebook group, then drop the fish as well, which is pretty cool. We did that actually on screen yesterday. We sort of decided to adopt an emoji for our private Facebook group. And so we decided on the fish to represent Henry. So drop those palm trees down below and the little fishy. Hello, Tina. Lovely to see you on live. So if you are not familiar with me, if you've not watched a Facebook Live of mine before, I do help home-based business owners bring their business online and leverage social media to build our business the modern way, because no more spam. We don't want to chase anybody to build our business. We want to attract people to us. So we can leverage social media and use all their tools and strategies and lots of, modern social media stuff going on, so we don't have to chase anybody about our business. That's what we're doing here. So I love that coconut, Rob. You dropped that in yesterday, I think, and the day before maybe even, but he's got a little coconut sitting on the side, so that's pretty cool. So what happened with me today? Hello, Crystal. How are you? Henry, Crystal said hello too. Is I got a little rude shock. So depending where you are in the world, it could still be Thursday night, or in Rob's case, it's very early hours of Friday morning. So when a lot of you guys are going by your day, I'm sleeping and I wake up to a lot of messages and a lot of comments and things like that. Thank you, Tina. And I've got lots going on at the moment. So just for today, for example, I'm going live here now. In half an hour, just less than half an hour, I've got a special training going up in the my private Facebook group. Anybody can join, guys. It's completely... Jennifer, you're on in the beginning. Yay! She usually times it at the end. Crystal, you're doing better. I'm so glad to hear that, Crystal. Yeah, so Tiffany, it's Thursday at 8 o'clock for you. Hey, Cheryl, love the fishies. So if you are a member of my private Facebook group, you can drop the fish as well as the palm tree. Is in the state. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So lots going on. So what was I getting to? I'm getting distracted with your comments. Hey, Arlene, how are you? Thanks for saying hello to Henry. Jennifer, I feel like you should win a prize for arriving before the end. You get a nice big cuddle from me next time I see you, Jennifer. Will that do? That might have to do. Or when we're on this cruise that we're all going on, hopefully the ship's a little bit bigger than this one. Why are you blocked on Facebook? I'm going to share that with you, Tiffany. If I was completely blocked, obviously you wouldn't be hearing me. So at least I'm not completely blocked. So hopefully the ship that we're all going on is a little bit bigger than this one, because if we all jumped on this one, we're going to sink and drown. But Jennifer, I'll line you up a drink at the bar. What's your drink of choice, Jennifer? I'll make sure it's lined up on the bar so that can be your prize, okay? Sandrine, we've got lots of fishies and palm trees. Good for you. I love that. So just to explain, I'm in a lot of places at once at the moment, particularly this week. So I'm live here today. I'm live 5 days a week, here at the same time. In half an hour's time or less than, I've got a training going up in my yes, margaritas. I love classic margaritas. So done, Jennifer. So I've got a training going in my private Facebook group. It's free, guys. Anyone can join. I'll edit the description if Facebook will let me. Oh, damn, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I'll have to try to work around that. Maybe, no, I know what I can do, because not only am I going to tell you what's gone wrong, I want to tell you how I'm getting around it, because I may be blocked for up to a month. So they haven't blocked all access. Obviously, you wouldn't be hearing me live. Like, I thought that I was going to be blocked from everything, and it's like, how am I going to go live? How am I going to communicate with you guys? Getting back to what I was talking about, so I've got a special training going in my free group in less than half an hour, although I've pre-recorded that video because it's the training video, and I'm showing you guys on screen how to create the little cool videos that I put together with music and swiping in and out and all the rest of it. So that's going up in the group in less than half an hour. I hope that works. Fingers crossed, guys, that works. I'm actually not sure if that's going to work. So I'll check that in like 25 minutes, 20 minutes or so. I think I know how to get around it if it doesn't work. Yeah, I know, Crystal. Wow, what I've got to catch up on a lot. So yeah, there's a free training meant to be going up in my free private Facebook group. I don't think I can put the link up. So it's called Social Media. No, you cannot lose your online captain, Rob. I'm not happy about this. I feel like I'm the captain, but I've got no control, Rob. But you know what? I'm jumping all over the place, but I just want to address that. Facebook is Facebook, and for various reasons, and I don't feel the reason that they gave me is actually justified, and I'll explain that in a minute, but they're going to do these things, and people's pages get shut down, and when people do Facebook advertising and they use wrong words, sometimes their ads get disapproved, sometimes accounts get shut down. Just, you know what, shit happens. I can't lose sleep over it, and so I sort of woke up and went, because it was like, you've been, and it's temporarily, you've been temporarily blocked from certain things. Once again, I'll tell you what that is in a second. And it's like, you can't do that. I've got all these groups, I've got all this stuff going on, which I still haven't finished that conversation with you. All over the place today. I need to get on this cruise ship, guys. How about you? Put down the palm tree emoji and the fishy emoji if you're in my free Facebook group, if you're ready to get on this ship with me, because I think I am. Hey, Sean, how are you? So where the hell was I? I've got so many conversations going on with you at the moment. I don't even know where I am. That's right. So I could have really freaked out. But thankfully, it's only temporary. Thankfully, I'm here live with you now. So it's not everything that's been blocked. But you can't freak out. It's just like, okay, that's not ideal. I don't know why they've done that, because I didn't really do what they said that I've done. But it's Facebook and these things happen. So I'll just work a way to get around it. And I have for now. I'll share that with you. And so I'll just deal with it. And when I started researching what they've blocked me for, it does say that I could be blocked for up to a month. So not happy about that, but I'll explain that in a second. Back to Erin. Oh, you've had that happen twice. But you're obviously here commenting with me, so you sort of got around it, you know, in some way. Sorry, I got kicked off this video, but I'm back. I didn't notice you got kicked off, Crystal, but it's good to have you back. So what's going on today for me, and it's been a big week because I'm launching this training video for you guys in my private Facebook group. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to amend the description in here to put the link to the free group if you're not in that free group. So if you want the free training on how to create the little video, then you just need to request access to my Facebook group called Social Media Strategies for Home Business Owners. If for some reason it doesn't come up in the search, you just, on this page, my Helen Martin page, it's got links to all my groups, so you can just click on that as well. But I will try to amend the description if Facebook will allow me. I'm not quite sure. Hey Robin, how are you? So that's one thing. Then half an hour in that, so just under an hour, I've got all the people that are in my branding course, Learning to Brand Yourself on Facebook. I'm doing a live Zoom call for those guys, reviewing all their Facebook pages. So whether they've got an existing page and they need some help with that, or they've created a brand new page to build their brand online and whatever. So we're doing a live call today where I'm reviewing everyone's pages. So there's been a lot of activity going in that Facebook group. Then I've got another Facebook group which is purely on attraction marketing, where we talk about attracting people to you online, and I'm going live in that group today to share some of my, some of the things that I've done that have helped me succeed. So I've just hit number 2 on the leaderboard in one of my businesses. And so I'm going to share in the attraction marketing group some of the things that I've done online that are working really well for me. So I've got lots of things going on everywhere. So as I said to you before, if a lot of you are overseas, it'll be nighttime for you, but it's Friday morning for me here. So I often wake up to a lot of messages. So I've got a lot of messages in a lot of groups going on at the moment, just because of what's happening at the moment. So normally, and I also have a lot of, quotes and stuff that go up on this page, and a lot of people sort of comment and stuff like that. So in the morning when I wake up, I'm flying through everything. Right, what are my messages? What's going on? Who do I need to respond to? And a lot of the times I'll just, just like, if it's just a comment on a positive quote, I don't always have the time. Hey, Emily, lovely to see you on live. I don't always have the time to comment on everybody's posts. Multiple groups going on, things going on, particularly this week. It's not always that busy in every group, but this week it is. So I'll just like a lot of stuff. So I screenshotted it. So I'll read it out to you. This is I just keep this old phone just for backup and stuff. Much to my children's disgust because they want to take it. So I start responding to messages, and this is what I get. This is an alert that comes up on my business page. You've been temporarily blocked. So my initial reaction is, what? It looks like you were misusing this feature by going too quickly. You've been blocked from using it. Learn more about blocks in the Help Center, and then it gives me an option to choose this is a mistake or okay. As if I'm going to choose okay. So I chose on this is a mistake, and every time I go back in there and try to use it, I keep getting this message. So I thought, oh, that is a mistake. When all else fails with technology, what do? You turn it off. So whenever I've had like little glitches like that on Facebook before, I've just turned off my phone and it's actually fixed itself. So do that all the time. It's like the TV. TV doesn't work, turn it off. The computer doesn't work, you turn it off. Who else does that? Put some emojis down below if you've done that before. So all else fails, you don't know how to fix something, you just turn it off. So I turned it off, turned it back on and thought that'll fix it. Like I haven't done anything wrong. And same thing happened. Then I thought, okay, maybe it's just my phone. I'll go on my computer, on my desktop computer. Surely I'll be able to do things from my desktop computer. Same message came up. So I started playing a little bit, and what I've worked out what it is it won't let me like, love, wow emoji, anything like that. But I can comment. So this is a big, this is a huge indication from Facebook. And I know this is a thing because I've taught people not to do this thing. Now, I don't think I really did this thing today. And I know I didn't because I actually only just really got on my phone and it came up really quickly. So I don't know why I've been triggered, but maybe it's a combination of the last 24 hours for me in the activity that I've got going on in all my groups because of what's going on this week. So I can't like anything of yours. So normally, if you guys know me and know my lives, I go back after a live, and even if I've communicated with you on the live, I'll always still go and say hello again. In written format, and I'll always still like all your comments because I'm very, very appreciative of people giving up their time to be on live with me and listening to my content, that I'll always show my appreciation for that. So even though I might have talked to you here on the live, I'll always still go back through all the comments, and if I don't comment on every single one, which you don't really need to, I'll always like everyone's comments. I can't do that now. Facebook won't let me. But I can comment. So what's going to happen now? So I started researching it. So it gave me the option, when I pushed on one of the buttons from that message, it gave me the option to basically ask Facebook. So Tiffany, this very thing happened to another lady I know. Is Facebook cracking down on various different things? And that's what I'm alluding to, Tiffany. So good point, and I'll clarify that in a minute. So it says, do you think this is a mistake? Sort of click here. So this box came up and said, if you think this is a mistake, then just put your reasons why, and Facebook will consider that. So I put in there, look, I've got a lot of pages because it's everything related to my business account. So those 3 groups that I just mentioned to you, they all feed off my business account. They're all created by my business account. So I can't comment in any of those groups, any of them, from my business profile. Now, I've found a way to get around it now. It's just going to cause me a little bit of grief on this page, but I'll explain to you how I'm getting around it. And I don't know how long this is going to last for, because when I looked up the forums, it said that you just need to not touch that page, at least for a couple of days up to a month. And it's like, well, that's not going to happen, because I go live 5 days a week and I'm still going to comment back in and stuff like that. So I'm not in a position where I'm not going to touch my page. So I'll just have to ride this out and see see what happens. But when I'm commenting and liking from my business page, it's from my business profile. So what I can do to get around this, although this is just going to take up way too much of my time, I can, instead of, when you have a business page, the best way to access your business page is from the app called Facebook Pages, not the normal blue F going into Facebook. So the blue F, when you go into Facebook, that's for just general Facebook. When you've got a business page that you run like I do, it's better to download the Facebook Pages app and you go into your business account. So then all your messages via Messenger, they're all going to that page, and it's all business orientated. But I can jump on this page as personal Helen Martin profile. So I can go to my blue app. When I say blue app, the blue F, I can search my Helen Martin page, this page, on my normal Facebook page, and I can interact as personal profile Helen Martin on my business page. So that's what I did this morning. I went back into the people that have left comments on my inspirational quotes and that. I searched my business page from my personal profile, and then I just liked them. So to the person on the other end, they'll just get a notification that Helen Martin has liked your comment. So I'm still coming up as Helen Martin. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but I have 2 slightly different pictures in my profiles. So my business, this business page, Helen Martin page, has got 1 picture, and my personal profile page has got a slightly different picture. They're both sort of in black. So unless you're looking really carefully, you probably wouldn't notice that I'm not commenting as Helen Martin on this business page. Am I making sense? If I'm making sense, drop the emojis down, guy. Drop me the palm tree emoji. Just let me know that you're following me here. So, and in my groups, you get the choice, because my groups are created by my business page. But now, this came in a few months ago, Facebook allows you to interact as you, as your personal page, or as you, as your business page. So because it was already set that I interact as my business page, immediately it came up, you've been temporarily blocked. And I'm like, what? On my groups as well? You've got to be kidding me. I've got all this special training going on. I've got the page reviews going on in my branding course, freaking out. But what I did is I changed the profile that I interact as my personal profile. So I've been able to comment and like things as my personal profile. So that's how I'm managing this little mess at the moment, is that I can interact as personal Helen Martin on this page and in my groups, but I cannot interact as far as liking anything as my business profile. For how long, I don't know. Now, it doesn't worry me in my groups. You guys may not even notice, but now you know. Like, it might be a slightly different picture because I'll be interacting, but there'll be certain things that I can't do as personal Helen Martin. So I may have some restrictions, coming up depending what I'm doing in the group. I'm hoping the training that I've done for you guys regarding how to create those little videos, because I've got that scheduled in advance from my business, it should work, because it seems to be the feature that they've limited me and temporarily blocked is just liking. So what I'm trying to allude to you and share with you here is, don't fly through Facebook's news feed. And I do believe this is more because it's coming from a business profile, not my personal profile. So take that on board. But as my business profile, I'm moving very fast through all my content. So I'm liking people's comments and I'm commenting, and I don't think commenting is the problem, because for Facebook, that's interaction. But my warning to you guys is, this is how cluey they are, guys. Facebook knows how long it takes you to read something. They know when you pull up something in a news feed, and if there's comments there and you haven't read the comments and you go like all down the comments, they know that you don't have enough time humanly possible to click the like button and actually absorb all the information from the comments. So that's normally when somebody would be temporarily blocked, because it's not legitimate. Now, I don't know why that was triggered for me today, unless it's something to do with my activity in the last sort of 24 hours, because I've got something going on in all my groups and my page all today. I've got a lot going on today. So for the last, the 12 hours before I went to bed, last night before I went to bed, I was everywhere, posting everywhere, liking comments and stuff like that. And maybe Facebook has triggered me as a spam bot, whereas I'm not actually like that. I actually read all my comments, and I don't always reply, because it's not necessary to every single comment, you know what I mean, but I'll always like it and read it. But I've learned to work really fast, and I'm in and out of my groups and all that kind of stuff, so it's just the way that I work. But for some reason, it's too fast for Facebook. So that's where I'm at. I've been temporarily blocked from liking anything on this page and in any of my groups. The only way I can get around it, so if I like something of yours on this page, so I will go back and look at all your comments and comment to some of you and like, but the like will be coming from I'll go out of my page, I'll go into my personal profile, I'll find my Helen Martin page from my personal profile, so it's not going through the Pages app, it's going through the normal Facebook app, and I'll be interacting with you as personal Helen Martin, not business Helen Martin. You following me? So the big warning to you here is more so from a business page, not a personal page. Don't fly too fast when you're interacting with people on your page. So I think what they're trying to capture here, and they are tightening up on people that don't have genuine relationships and engagement with people on their page. Now, if you, it is very long-winded, Rob, and it's going to cause me some grief on, in my groups, I can just change it to my personal profile and it'll stick to that, and I can just do things as normal. On this page, I'm going to have to scroll through the feed rather than, because you get notifications. Somebody makes a comment and if they ask a question, then I'll pick up the notification and reply. By going in through my personal page, I'm not going to get those notifications, so I'm going to have to check the notifications on my business page, then go and find my page from my personal page, and so, yeah, Tony, fun. So if I don't like any of your stuff, it's not because I don't want to, it's because I've been bogged down by this little temporary block. Now, I can only hope that lifts itself in a day or two. I did put a message into Facebook when they said, if you believe this is not fair, let us know and we'll reassess. So I just put in there, you know, I have a very active page. I've got groups. I've got a lot of things going in all my groups, particularly this week. There's been a lot of interaction. I'm engaging and commenting as well as liking. I'm not quite sure why you've blocked my access. You know, has this been a mistake, or can you please explain? Whatever, like, I want to know. So I'm a little bit surprised because, yeah, I'm not the kind of person to, you know, I read everything. You guys would hopefully know that about me. So it is what it is. I'm not crying over it. I'm just dealing with it. I've found a way to sort of get around it by my personal profile. So at least I can engage with you guys still. I mean, if they blocked my access completely, then I'd probably be freaking out a little bit. Because I wouldn't be able to even do this Facebook Live or comment. Crystal, I contacted Facebook support regarding my private email for my business page and I haven't heard back. Just email them again. Can you, so just put this in context. I didn't see the rest of your comment there, Crystal, it's gone, but just contact them again. Just keep politely, just think of this, 2 billion Facebook users a month. 2 billion Facebook users a month. Can you imagine how many inquiries are hitting their support tab every minute of the day? So I don't actually expect to get a response. I just expect that I'm going to have to wait it out. At least I can still comment with you guys. I can still do Facebook Lives. And I can still interact with you from my personal profile, although it's going to be a little bit of a headache. But at least I'm not blocked altogether. And the reason behind it is Facebook thinks I'm too fast. So the big message at the end of the day is just be a little bit mindful, because they're tracking how they are so intelligent, it's scary. But they're sort of tracking, okay, there's a sentence. It would take somebody that long to read that sentence before they hit the like button. So if you're hitting the like button before it's gone down to your feed, like, they know it and they track it and they're like, well, that's not genuine interaction. We only want people that genuinely interact with Facebook. So this is our warning. We're going to temporarily block you. This is the reason why. And then, you know, I guess it's the fear factor that's going on there. So Crystal, okay, gotcha. I will politely keep bugging them. Yeah, just keep at it. Because 2 billion users every single month on Facebook, they would be inundated, you know, with that kind of thing. All these people with fake accounts need dealing with. Yeah, that's time well spent. Absolutely. There are so many people that actually really do abuse Facebook. Tony, I comment before I like. I read the comments first, and going on by what's happened to me, that's a really good strategy. So I usually like first and then comment. So, you know, lesson learned. And Tony, what you're doing I think is a good strategy. Comment first, then like. So you'd never get into trouble for moving too fast with Facebook if you're doing it like that. So good example, and thanks for sharing, Tony. So I'm getting more and more Facebook friend requests from, I don't know if you guys experience this, but it's generally a male in a suit of some kind, like looking quite suave. So nice sort of profile pic. I'll always go and check out somebody when they Facebook friend me, always. I don't just accept friend requests. And so it'll be a nice picture of a guy, and then I go down their feed, there's nothing there. There might be 1 or 2 posts of a couple of other pictures. So you don't actually even know if it's a real person. Normally it's a fake person who's picked up a couple of pictures, 2 or 3 pictures from somebody else's profile. They whack it up and then they friend request everybody, but they're not a real person. So it's just like delete straight away. Unless I can tell they're a legitimate person and there's a lot of content on their page, like you can tell that they're a real person. You know, I just won't accept them. So, yep, Rob, good point. There's a lot of dodgy people going on, and there's a lot of genuine people out there like me trying to give value and connect with people, and I'm the one that gets temporarily blocked. Work that out. Not fair, not fair. But I can't cry over it. It's all about attitude, and I talk about this all the time. Shit happens. So stuff happens that we can't control. So the immediate reaction is, that's frustrating. It's like, okay, I can't change it. I can send a message here. How can I get around this? Oh, I go in my profile there. Okay, that worked, whatever. You just get really curious and inquisitive and work out a solution rather than sitting there going, woe is me, my life's over. People get their actual full accounts get shut down and they still get them back up and running. Like, it's not the end of the world. Tiffany, yes, I get 5 to 10 a day of those suit men friend requests. Yeah, delete. There was a few more comments there. They've gone, I've got stuff happening all over my screen here. Hang on, let's go up. Elizabeth, yes, I get 1 of them a day. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of friend requests. Yeah. There is a lot of dodgy people out there on Facebook, and it's unfortunate that there are genuine people out there like me that they're restricting my access now. So if things are a little bit different with me, or I'm not liking some of your posts, it's not because I don't love you anymore. It's just that I've been challenged with a temporary block for some things. Tony, good to know you're doing something right. That you are. Try to stay out of Facebook jail. And that's... why I've jumped on today, and this was not what I was going to talk about today, but this is actually far more important to you, because I was saying to my husband, I can't work this out. What's going on? And, then I worked out, okay, I can comment, I can go live. I did a test live, for a second, and then I deleted it just to see if I could go live for you guys today. I didn't even know whether I was going to do that. But it's, you've got to stay on top of this stuff. And that's why I'm sharing it with you. I hope you find this valuable, just to know, what Tony said before, commenting before you like. Maybe that's a good strategy to adopt from now on. So we want to keep all of you, including myself, out of Facebook jail. We often don't do these things deliberately. I certainly haven't. It's just that I've got a lot going on in all my groups this week, and particularly today. So I've been, more active than normal. But anyway, I hope you found that useful, guys. If that was a valuable piece of information to you to learn from for your journey online, just put the word value down below. I'd really appreciate that. Now, okay, so according to my clock, 2 minutes ago, the video should have been posted in my private Facebook group. I wonder if I can check it. Social media strategies for home business owners. I'm hoping that video has just been uploaded. Let's see if I can find it. So that's the first thing. And you guys will love that. And I really want you to, it worked, guys. 2 minutes ago, that was posted in there. So that training video, there's one bullet dodge. That training video regarding how I create my little quirky little videos with music and all the rest of it is now in my private Facebook group. And you got an alert that I posted in there. Awesome, Crystal. So that's worked. So if you're not in my free private Facebook group, I will try to amend the description now to get in the group. Otherwise, just search social media strategies for home business owners and request access to join the group. Or if you can't find it, sometimes it doesn't come up, then go to this page, my Helen Martin page, and you'll find a link to all my groups in the groups tab. Now, the social media strategies for home business owners is the only one that you can get into for free. The other ones have prerequisites. Just to let you know, if you go and request access to all of them, I won't give you access to all of them. There are certain conditions on the other ones, but that one you can get in. So that's worked. Now, in half an hour, those of you that are in my branding course, I will see you on the live Zoom call so I can review your Facebook pages. And then when I finish that call, those of you in my attraction marketing group, oh, Tiffany, you are a legend. Why has it got a number, Tiffany? It should have a name. I hope that works, because I've changed the settings of the group that it should come up by a name, not a number. So I hope that link works, but thank you, Tiffany. If that does, that is awesome. Very helpful of you to do that. It just should be by name and not by number. So I hope that works. And then after I've done the branding group page reviews, I'm going to jump in my Okay, you went to share the group and it said copy link. So hopefully it does work. If it does or it doesn't, thank you for being very helpful, Tiffany. No, hopefully it does. Yeah, and after the branding group, I'll go into my attraction marketing group and I'll share with you some of the things that have been working with me to get me on number 2 in the leaderboard for one of my businesses. So thank you guys for sticking with me. I hope you found that little piece of information valuable. Just keep it on your radar for your social media activity for what you are doing moving forward. Now tomorrow I'm using the premiere feature again within Facebook at my normal time live, so watch out for that. It'll be a premiere video. So I'll catch you then, guys. Have an awesome rest of the day, weekend, and if you're in one of my other groups, I'll catch you there today. See you guys. Bye.